They've got Eric Parks next to Trooper Talbert now. And there's the fake to Parks. Here's Trooper Talbert keeping again. Good reaction this time by Malvern defense, and the first hit was made by Cody Buchanan, and Malvern's going to find themselves facing a third and about 3.
Yeah, that was good defense by Malvern there. They stayed at home, and that's what you have to do. They didn't key on Parks, and they were expecting the fake to Parks, and as Talbot rolls out, still gets about a yard gain, a yard and a half, brings up a 3rd and 3. Real critical 3rd and 3 right here for Oak Grove.
Eric Garner got the play from Coach Mike Buchan and goes back in. He'll come split out wide to the left side. I'd call this a critical play at this point for the Hornets, Lanning. And they go back into the double wing formation. Talbot spins, hands it off. Oh
man.
Met right
what
at the point
hit.
of contact. That is number 56 for the Malvern Leopards. That is Mitchell Whitman.
That right there could be.
That's Grady Ollison as well on that tackle. There's 56, but Grady Ollison, we haven't mentioned him really tonight. He is verbally committed to the University of Arkansas. He is a biggin in that Leopard line. He's 6'5", 277, a senior, plays in the offensive and defensive lines, and he is a fine football player. He combined with Mitchell Whitman on the stop, and that was a big 3rd down stop, lost yardage back to the 45-yard line, 4th and 4, and the Hornets almost have to go for this one, and they are. Talbot calls his own number again, and he has the first down. Good push by the right side of the Hornet line that time. Really good push by the offensive line, and Talbot called his own number again behind his running back, Eric Parks, who dived into that hole. It is a first down for the Oak Grove Hornets. It comes at the 37-yard line.
That's a critical play right there in the ball game early in the 3rd quarter as Talbot follows a blocker and gets a big first down on 4th and 5. And the Oak Grove needed that first down badly.
Danny Summons checks in. He comes out as the wide receiver to the left side. Again, that double wing formation, both the wing backs looking in toward the ball. Here's the handoff to Devontae Malone. Malone down the sidelines. Malone to the 10-yard line and down. Another great run, and they're blocking much, much better here in the second half.
They like that right side, Dave. They really like
that right side, and they picked up a first down just outside the 10-yard line. Look as the official brings it in, marks it in. Let's see, the official spot is going to be, that looks like the 11-yard line where it'll be 1st and 10.
Look at the speed as Malone just rolls right down the field. That's a huge play there for Oak Grove after another big play there by Trooper Talbot. But Oak Grove's been down here before inside the 10, and this time they need to get some points on the board.
1st and 10 at the 11. A good drive to open the second half by the Hornets. Give it off to Malone again, and he is stopped, maybe lost a yard, may have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be back close to the 12-yard line. Yard loss for Malone on that play. Make it 2nd down 11 at the 12.
This is where Oak Grove had problems before. They were down here in the first half and got down to the 7-yard line and unable to put the ball into the end zone. Oak Grove has got to get on the board, and Malvern's really tighten up right here. Might see Talbot roll out again. That time they tried to go to sometimes you go the well too often, and that's what happened there for Oak Grove.
We got a good look at big number 52, Cordell Robinson. He's the left guard, 6'1", 280-pound junior. He looked a little tired, a little beaten up right there too. Here's the 2nd down play. Here's the pitch. They're going to come wide with it to Parks. Parks gets a block. He's inside the 10-yard line. I beg your pardon, that's Burks. James Burks, the ball carrier, the senior running back. And Burks gets down to around the 7-yard line. And that's going to be a gain of about 4, so it's going to be 3rd down. Call it 7 to go for the first down at the 8-yard line.
Well, Burks had to cut it up because Malvern did a very good job stringing that out. And it brings up a big 3rd and 7 right here for Oak Grove. And
Brandon Grayson back in the lineup for the Hornets. Here's another big 3rd down play. Of course, they're in 4-down territory. Here's Talbot again, wants to call his own number, breaking through, knifing through to make the tackle. What a great play by Cody Buchanan, who just knifed through, unblocked, made the tackle. Another loss of yardage for Oak Grove, and now they're faced with a 4th down, and they're going to be back at the original line of scrimmage, the 11-yard line. It's going to be 4th and 10 at the 11.
That could be the Wendy's biggie hit of the game right there by Cody Buchanan. It looked like Talbot's going to turn it up and possibly get a first down, and instead he gets dropped back down to the original line of scrimmage. Now they're looking at a 4th and 10.
This has got to be a little frustrating for Oak Grove. This is the second time they've been down here. The first time they came away dry. Let's see what the play call is from Mike Buchan. It's going to be a pass. Now it's a rollout. Talbert being chased in the backfield. Now he finds a receiver, throws toward the end of the back end zone, and throws it through the goalpost.
That's just
incomplete, and the Hornets run out of
bounds.
Yeah,
he had a couple receivers open down there in the end zone. He just threw it too far. But a little bit of pressure right there for Trooper Talbert, and just not successful. That's twice that's happened tonight in this ball game.
2 times inside the red zone, and they have come away completely dry.
And they're down two scores also, 14 points.
Well, Lanny, that's one of the disadvantages of not having a kicker. This team does not have a placement kicker. They never kick the extra points. They don't have a field goal kicker. They could have narrowed. They could have had another 6 points on the board. First half and second half, they were in field goal range, easy field goal range, had they had a field goal kicker, but they were forced to go for it on 4th down. Missed both opportunities, and again, the ball goes over to the Leopards.
Well, what Oak Grove's got to do, though, is they got to feel good about that drive. That was a very encouraging drive by Oak Grove. Now, if the defense can get a stop right here, not allow Malvern to get a first down, they should be able to get the ball back in some pretty positive field position, and that's what they got to do, just stop Malvern.
That play goes for a yard. It's 2nd down 9 for the Leopards. Warford, quarterback for the Leopards, in shotgun. Warford, Fayette play action, wants to throw. Throws as it caught. No, trapped out at the 37-yard line. Incomplete.
King had tried to act like he had caught that. Warford did a real good job, though, also on the play-action pass there. He faked it to Henson, rolls out to his right side. Little underthrown there as we watch a Warford roll out. He's on the run. Didn't have time to stop planting his feet. You can see it's a wobbly pass, and King did his best to try to show that he caught it.
Even talked to the official a little bit. Said, man, I caught that ball.
But here we are right now. 3rd and 8. This is a big play right here for Oak Grove. If they can stop Malvern here, they're going to get the ball back. Should be in some pretty good field position.
22-8 our score. We're in the 3rd quarter. Bobby Tyner Field at Oak Grove, Pulaski Oak Grove. Here is that quarterback draw again, and this time met at the 19-yard line. That was King out of the was that King or Warford? Was that King out of the Wildcat again?
That was Warford, I believe.
Warford.
Yeah, it's just quarterback draw right there, and Oak Grove did exactly what they needed to do. They got a stopper right there, brings up a 4th, and looks like a 2.
James Kelly again. Made the stop. Punt formation for Clint Buchanan. And Oak Grove could get some good field position out of this. Not much of a rush. Nice punt, though. Really nice punt. Drives him back to the 36-yard line. He goes to his knee there. Fell down. Unable to. And now we're going to have the personal foul flag coming. We're going to have the. And it was not intentional.
No, it wasn't.
It was a momentum thing as the punt returner, Mikael Summons, went to his knee. I hope we have this on replay because he
fell down,
he slipped
to his knee
and
there.
fell, and then one of the Malvern tacklers came out, and they're discussing this, whether to wave this flag off or not, I think. Nope, they're going to call it a personal foul. And a sideline warning also given to Oak Grove at the same time. Now, that's going to give the Hornets really good. Let's watch this. Here it is. You see Summons going to a knee. Now there's the hit. Well, yeah, it was a little later. It was a little later than I thought.
It's a very good call.
We'll be back in just a moment as the Hornets have the ball at the 49-yard line of the Malvern Leopards. Back in a moment. Score 22-8 Malvern.
Me is the desire to just excel at something, at a sport or school, and to help our community and the world.
El orgullo es cuando tienes confianza en algo y te sientes una emoción por esta cosa. Puede ser un deporte, los académicas o tu comunidad.
An ideal combination of dedication and effort to what you know.
Malvern.
Malvern.
Malvern. Malvern. Where passion, pride, and excellence are expected. It's the All-American Red, White, and Blue Tag Sales Event at North Point Ford, Arkansas's #1 Ford store. Now through Labor Day, get the biggest savings of the year on over 500 cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. Just choose your vehicle and check the tag. Red tag, 0%. White tag, North Point pays your sales tax. Blue tag, up to $13,000 off MSRP. The All-American Red, White, and Blue Tag Sales Event at North Point Ford, the Superstore. If you shop anywhere else, you'll pay too much.
Hey, AT&T Uverse TV.
Yeah, it's our new TV service. Every day, thousands of customers across the nation are switching to AT&T Uverse.
Visit an AT&T store today. Hurry and take advantage of our great deal on Uverse TV. Just $29 a month for 6 months. Plus, for a limited time, get HBO and Cinemax free for 3 months.
Yeah, and Uverse TV lets you record up to 4 shows from any room on a single DVR and play them back on any TV. And Multi-View, which lets you follow 4 channels at once.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Visit an AT&T store today. Hurry and take advantage of our great deal on Uverse TV. Just $29 a month for 6 months. Plus, for a limited time, get HBO and Cinemax free for 3 months.
You could even upgrade to over 130 HD channels.
That's so cool.
I know.
See it, believe it. Uverse TV.
Screen of the game. Remember to text Fearless TO 87654. That's Fearless to 87654 for a chance to win Magic Screams passes to Magic Springs. Well, after the personal foul penalty on the late hit on the punt return, Oak Grove has good field position. Lanny at the 49-yard line of the Leopards.
Once again, Oak Grove, the defense did what they had to do. Now it's the offense has got to put points on the board.
Tolbert to the first man through. Gets a yard, maybe to the 48-yard line.
Dave, Malvern's got a phenomenal defense. They shut down Ashtown last week 17-0 and kept Oak Grove's offense out of the end zone. The one touchdown by Oak Grove was a kickoff return. Oak Grove's shown they can move the ball. They just struggle when they get inside the red zone tonight.
Pickup of a yard on the last play. 2nd down, 8. Single receiver set to the right. Tolbert rolls, being chased, turns the corner, gets the first down inside the 40-yard line. Nice run by Tolbert.
That's right, speed, speed, speed. You can see the angle that from Malvern, number 50, thought he had it. That's Grady Olson. But the speed of Tolbert, he's just able to outrun him and spread it out. And they're actually going to call Tolbert a little bit short of the first down.
Yep, they're going to mark him at the 40. A yard short of the first down. It'll be 3rd and a yard. 22-8 our score. You see the score, you see the time remaining. That's 3rd quarter time, 3 minutes and 20 seconds as the clock stopped on the out-of-bounds play. Here's the carry by Eric Parks, and he just fought off tacklers. Nice job. He got inside the 35-yard line. They'll mark it close to the 34, and a first down for the Hornets of Oak Grove High. Again, we remind you this is the final year for the tradition of Oak Grove. This school will be closed down, and the students will move to the brand new Maumelle High School.
Yeah,
they're building a new stadium, new school, the whole 9 yards at Maumelle.
Maumelle Hornets next year.
This time they break the wing. They go single wing left. Devontae Malone in the wing.
There's a fumble.
And I believe the Leopards have recovered their second fumble of the night. Well, the Hornets just cannot get anything going. Just when it appears that they've got a drive going, they had 2 drives stopped inside the 10-yard line, 1 in each half. They also had a fumble recovery in the first half, and now they've lost another fumble here in the 3rd quarter at the 36-yard line, and they've got to be down just a little bit. Let's see if they can fight back and the defense can hold the Leopards again. Malvern takes over at their own 36 on the 2nd fumble recovery of the night. Slot to the right. Receiver in motion. And here's the end around, the handoff, and not to be fooled. Let's get the number. That was Eric Parks, who was not fooled on that play, stayed at home, made the initial contact, got help from a couple of other teammates, Donald Bone in particular, and that play went for a loss as they tried to go to the end around to James King.
Yeah, it did fool Parks. He's a stayed at home, and that's what you have to do on defense. The defense so far in the second half for Oak Grove has played a good game, and they need to try to stop Malvern and get the ball back once again for their offense.
No points scored in the second half by either team. We're still in the third quarter. Here's the pass out, completes it. And again, speed down the sideline as the pass went to J.J. Jones. And Jones picks up good yardage and a first down inside Oak Grove territory, just outside the 40-yard line.
Yeah, if we watch Jones get the ball, you can see the defender slips and falls down. This turf out here is very dry and slick.
Well, it's another victim of the drought that we've had in this part of Arkansas.
It has been a drought.
Summer, Lanny. Trip sets coming out to the right side, and that includes James King in the inside slot.
Warford with the keeper. He fakes to his halfback, and he pulls it under and rolls out to his left side, and he gets positive yardage there.
They'll mark him out of bounds in front of his own bench around the 38-yard line. About a 3-yard gain. Second down, 7 for the Leopards. Another score here is going to look make it really tough for Oak Grove, Lanny.
It certainly will. And Malvern's getting their jig back here with their offense.
James King comes out wide to the near side. They're going to go with a running play up the middle, and we haven't called Henson's name very often here in the second half, but he gets his first carry of the second half. Second carry of the second half, and he gets inside the 35-yard line and leaves his teammates with a third and short 4. Good look at number 22, Dontail Henson, leading rusher for the Malvern Leopards, and he has been tonight as he's broken the 100-yard mark it inside the 30-yard line. And Henson breaks tackles this time, and he cuts back, gets inside the 25, down near the 22-yard line. It'll be another first down for the Malvern Leopards.
Hanson's not a big back. They've got him at 5'9", 160 pounds. That's not a huge back. The problem Oak Grove's got, he's very quick. He's very quick, but they're hitting him too high. They're not getting the Henson load. He's able to spin off, and he's shown several of those 360 spin moves as we're moving up less than a minute go here in the third quarter. Malvern's got a nice drive once again.
25 carries for 109 yards unofficially for Henson. Here's that wing formation now, and the quarterback keeps the ball. This is Warford, and he's scrambling, and he is going to lose yardage back to the 25-yard line. And a good job of staying at home by Jalen Smith. Smith did not get suckered as Warford started to his left, then saw no running lanes to the left, cut back to the right, and a good job by Jalen of staying home, stopping him for a yard gain at the 24-yard line. It will be second down 12. He lost 2. Mark it back at the 24-yard line. We're inside 15 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Here's the Wildcat formation, and the direct snap came to James King. He handed the ball off to Henson. Mark it down at the 21-yard line, and that will be the last play of the third quarter. It'll bring up a third down and about 9 as we start the fourth quarter here at Bobby Tyner Field at Oak Grove High School. Into the third quarter. You see the score. It's Malvern 22, Oak Grove 8. You're watching high school football live on the Z.
Arkansas residents have a choice when it comes to buying a new Toyota, and smart buyers choose North Point Toyota. Now with more choices than ever before, with over 500 new Toyotas in stock. Choose a new Camry, Prius, or RAV4. Your choice, just $199 a month. Choose Sienna or Tacoma, just $299 a month. Even Highlander or Tundra Double Cab. Your choice, just $369 a month. The choice is yours at North Point Toyota, on the road to #1, minutes from anywhere, just north of McCain Mall.
When it comes to branding your business or showing a little school spirit, there's only one name in Arkansas. That's Image One, right here in Little Rock. Brand your business and tell your message with logo products that are fun and unique to you. From cups to caps, tees to totes, and everything in between, Image One can do it all. Call us today or visit us online to see all of the creative ways we can help your school or business stand out from the crowd. So if you want to be noticed, call Image One today.
what's up?
The smell of fresh cooked bacon. It just moves you.
May I get you all a Baconator?
Yes. Come try a Wendy's Baconator with 6 strips of Applewood smoked bacon.
You know when it's real.
I believe Malvern National Bank is one of the best places to get a fixed-rate mortgage on your home. Not because I work here, but because we will compete with any other bank in the market area. Because we're committed to helping people find the right mortgage to fit their needs. We help a lot of young couples with their first mortgage, but we also help them with money for other projects. It's just nice to see their dreams become a reality.
Malvern National Bank, helping you to experience your dreams.
You have to start somewhere. Why not start with M&B? We'd love to help you with your dreams.
Fourth quarter about to begin here at Bobby Tyner Stadium at Oak Grove High School in northwestern Pulaski County. It's going to be 3rd down 10 for Malvern. Malvern enjoying a 22-8 lead. That was our halftime score as well, Lanny. No one scored in the third quarter, but the Leopards are approaching the red zone again.
Right then, Oak Grove did have one good possession, their initial possession here to begin the third quarter, but once again they're turned around for no points on a good defensive stop by Malvern.
Warford sends trip sets out to the left side, brings King in motion. Follows King, or no, it's a direct snap to Dontail Henson, and Henson
gets a big first down right there.
Picks up the first down, and let's take a look at those Oak Grove cheerleaders. What a great job these cheerleaders do. Linda Dunn is their coach, Raven Johnson the captain, Deanna Watson and Corey Webb are their co-captains, and they earned a Spirit Award at camp. Good job, Oak Grove cheerleaders and Malvern cheerleaders. Nice job. That's a big first down.
Malvern's got to stop them right here. If they get down 3 scores against Malvern, it's going to be very tough for Oak Grove. Oak Grove's got to stop Malvern on defense.
And they go to their bread and butter back, and he is knifing toward the end zone. Henson gets in from the 8-yard line. Henson's 3rd touchdown of the night. And the Leopards now jump off to a 29-8 lead with the extra point attempt coming up. That happened on the second play of the fourth quarter. 11:26 to go in the football game, and there you see it. Stretches for the end zone, dives in for his 3rd TD of the night. Dontail Henson up around, well, let's see, 28 carries for 133 yards. And our chart only allows for 32 carries. I don't know what we're going to do, Paul, if he carries more than 32 times. We'll have to start a new chart.
He'll be an eligible player then.
11:26 left in the fourth quarter.
Extra point was good. We've got a 29-8 football game. 11:26 left to play in the game. Malvern out in front of Oak Grove, 29-8. You're watching high school football live on the Z.
The Nissan October on-site tent event is on now at North Point Nissan and North Little Rock Nissan. When the tent goes up, the prices go down. Get big savings under the big top on over 300 new Nissans. The best selection you'll see for the rest of the year. Save up to $10,000 off MSRP. Drive a new 2010 Altima for only $199 a month, or a new loaded Maxima SP, only $399 a month. And get top dollar for your trade, regardless of condition. Get to the North Point October on-site tent event at North Point Nissan and North Little Rock Nissan.
You know, we know a lot about life on the road. Enough to know that the journey itself can be its own destination.
There's just nothing like a road trip.
Tennessee's main attractions bring visitors from all over the world. And our history doesn't stop at the city limits.
You never know what you're going to find when you get off the beaten path and get inspired. A good road trip is your backstage pass to Tennessee.
All year long, the owners of Coleman Dairy give your family the farm fresh quality you deserve. For over 145 years, Coleman has made sure the milk in your child's school, in your stores, and on your table is fresh and healthy with absolutely no added growth hormones. That's the promise that goes with selecting Coleman products. We're Coleman Dairy.
Serving your family is not a job to us. It's our heritage.
Let's go down to Carrie O'Hara now for a Taylor King and Associates Law Firm sideline report.
Hey guys,
does. You know, no matter how Oak Grove finishes their season this year, it's a huge one for them because it's their last one. This next year, Oak Grove will go to Maumelle High School, which is being built right now. We have video of that. Let's put it up there so you can take a look at it. Now, Maumelle High School is going to be something to admire. A huge facility, brand new facility. It's going to have a field house, going to have a turf field, and that's really important for Coach Buchan, who hasn't officially got the job over there yet, but he's hoping to. It's going to bring a lot of those kids that went to North Little Rock, PA, CAC, back to the area, back to Maumelle, so hoping for a better team when it becomes Maumelle next year.
All right, Carrie, so this is a historic season for Oak Grove, their final one as Oak Grove High School, and they are down 29-8 now to Malvern in this game, which is crucial for them to stay in the running if they intend to do so for the 7-4A championship. Return is only to the 22-yard line.
Eric Parks gets the ball. He's trying to make something happen here. Oak Grove needs to score bad, and just a very good downfield tackle there once again by Malvern. Malvern, yeah, I agree with him too.
Big fan on the sidelines of both the Malvern Leopards and Channel 4 and Channel 42, obviously. 29-8, Malvern on top. Oak Grove trying to get something started now out of the double wing formation. Here's another fumble at the 20-yard line. They've already lost two, and Malvern thinks they have it. Yeah. They do. They've recovered the third Oak Grove fumble of the night. Yeah, when you're playing from behind, you can't give the ball away.
You can't, and that's two fumbles right there on the center exchange, I believe. There was another fumble earlier, and Tolbert never got the ball, and Malvern just falls right on it. See who, as we watch it right here, never gets a hold of the ball, and the linebacker just jumps in. And let's see if that's who is that recovers the ball there for Malvern.
Well, we stopped it. We're not sure, but
that's a big, once again, a big break, another turnover for Oak Grove, and you can't do that against Malvern.
So Malvern has the ball right back after scoring on their possession, taking the 29-8 lead. They're threatening to blow this open now. Here's the handoff to Dontail Henson. Oh, don't let him carry three more times, Coach. We'll be out of room on the stat sheet.
Well, he'll be an eligible player then, wouldn't he? If he's not on the stat sheet. He's ineligible. He's got to come off. He's got to go in the penalty box.
He has been a busy man tonight. He's carried 29 times for 134 yards. That's unofficial, but we got to tell you that's awful close.
Yeah, and he came in tonight, Henson that is, with a 780 yards rushing.
So he'll be approaching the 900-yard mark. 780, in fact, he's over the 900-yard mark for the season. Malvern again just putting this one away. Here's Henson on the pitch, the toss sweep this time. Goes down the sidelines. Is he going to score his fourth touchdown of the night? No, 1 yard line and out of bounds, but it's going to be a first and goal to go. And Henson, one of the best running backs we've seen, and we've seen some good running backs in these 7 games. That's going to be a Red River Dodge first down and goal to go for Malvern, and they are just about to put the nail in the coffin down at the 1 yard line. 10 minutes and 23 seconds to play. First and goal for Malvern. And there you get another look at the running technique. Look at the little fake cutback.
Yeah, just a great
Again,
play.
Diving for the end zone, does not quite get in. Good running back, good football team. These Malvern Leopards are going to give Henson an opportunity again.
Touchdown.
And this time he gets in for his fourth touchdown of the night. Wow.
He's having a phenomenal game. You're right there. We've seen some good backs. Mark Macon earlier this season. Henson's got the speed also. And Oak Grove is in some serious trouble right now, down big right now, 35-8.
Extra point attempt coming up with 10:19 to play. Fumbles, mistakes have plagued the Hornets tonight. They've had opportunities inside the red zone. They've lost 3 fumbles. Can you believe they're going to fake the extra point?
Let's
and let James King take it in for a 2-point conversion.
They know they might have some scouts out here. You want your opponent coaches. You want to give them something extra to practice on right there.
All right, call it as you will. It's 37-8 now. 10:19 left in the football game. Malvern leads it big time. We'll be back in just a moment with more from Bobby Tyner Stadium. 37-8. Malvern up on Oak Grove.
Joey, what are you doing?
Ryan, we're changing our level of professionalism here at Red River Dodge.
Right.
No, it's not right. It's
Right.
What are y'all doing? I'm trying to teach you what I learned from these big city guys.
Joey, people don't come from all over the state of Arkansas to see the way we dress or hear the way we talk. They come because we have the best prices and the best deals. And you can check out our already discounted prices at redriverdodge.com.
Tell 'em.
I'm not saying it on TV, Ryan. So go to redriverdodge.com and you can see what Ryan's talking about.
You already know at Braswell & Son we pay more for gold. And you know that when we sell the gold, we give a portion to a local nonprofit like Soaring Wings Ranch, an organization that offers a safe home environment for children while providing spiritual guidance in a family atmosphere. So go fish up some gold and bring it to Braswell & Son. We'll turn it into green and help out a worthy cause. At Braswell & Son, we know there are things in life more important than gold.
Now 310, 717 now the last call.
At auction tonight here in Hot Springs on 17 condo units.
180, 315,000.
They ended up selling much better than we anticipated.
Now 760.
Very good sale, prepared A1.
185.
Joe Wilson's group did a great job for us. We'll hire him again at any time.
200. 200. How can you go wrong?
The Nissan October on-site tent event is on now at North Point Nissan and North Little Rock Nissan. When the tent goes up, the prices go down. Get big savings under the big top on over 300 new Nissans. The best selection you'll see for the rest of the year. Save up to $10,000 off MSRP. Drive a new 2010 Ultima for only $199 a month, or a new loaded Maxima SP, only $399 a month. And get top dollar for your trade, regardless of condition. Get to the North Point October on-site tent event at North Point Nissan and North Little Rock Nissan.
And there's some of the crowd here tonight enjoying this football game, and the Malvern fans, many enjoying it a lot more than the Oak Grove fans are right now.
Yeah, they do. And what a great victory last week, and they come right back with an impressive lead right now over Oak Grove.
This young man took it 89 yards for a score earlier, but he's not going to escape the Malvern coverage this time. He's going to be hauled out of bounds around the 21-yard line. That was Monty Owens again, and I beg your pardon, Corey Rhodes. I was looking at the Malvern roster. That's, you know, that name didn't sound right. Terry Rhodes, who took the first kickoff, 89 yards. And after that one, in the two-point conversion, Oak Grove had a brief 8-7 lead, but
yeah,
but very brief, as their fumbles and some ineptness on offense have given Malvern the huge lead now at 37-8 with 10:10 to play in the football game. And Oak Grove again trying the running game.
Looks like we got a new back in, Vernon Hall.
Line, yeah.
Vernon Hall, and he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Number 21, Vernon
Oak Grove had a great drive going here to begin this third quarter, but they've been stagnant ever since, and Malvern is back on their. They're ready to. They're just charging right now because they know Oak Grove doesn't have any passing attack whatsoever. They're just sending everybody.
0 for 6 passing tonight.
Yeah.
You mentioned that before the game started.
Right.
They just don't throw the ball, but they're going to try on this play. And he's going to go down. There's the sack back at the 15-yard line.
If we can go back and look at this, and you're going to see one of the reasons why they don't throw it, and I'm not picking on anybody, but
tackled by number 58.
Tolbert doesn't look downfield. He's looking at his pressure, and he's hopping on his feet, and he doesn't even give his receivers any time, and he doesn't have an out pattern either. And he gets a big sack right there. And once again, is Oak Grove's in some serious trouble with a 3rd and 15.
That middle of the line not giving him the pass protection that he really needs. And Oak Grove is in some trouble. Here's Tolbert now. He's rolling left, being chased again by white shirts. He just throws this one up for grabs, but it's going to be complete out to the 42-yard line. Some Own coverage on that one. James Burke, the wingback, got open. James King came over to make the stop, but hooped somebody out of position on that play.
Yeah.
He just threw that one up. I could see interception written all over that
it
one.
It should have been intercepted. The problem is when Tolbert rolls out to his left side, is the whole defense of Malvern rolls out with him to his left side. The safety doesn't stay back, and he just chunks it to the center of the field and gets a huge completion.
Had to throw that ball a long way across the field, too. Did pick up the first down at the 42-yard line. One bright spot for the Hornets. Give the ball off to James Burks. Burks makes a nice run after making a nice reception, gets inside the 40-yard line, 45-yard line. They'll mark it just inside the 45. We'll call it for statistical purposes the 44-yard line. That's 2 back-to-back first downs for the Hornets. Let's see if Malvern has made some defensive substitution. No, I see Gary Ollison still in there, big number 50 at offensive and defensive lineman committed to the Razorbacks. Kevin Murdoch still in at the corner, so the first team defense is still on the field for Malvern. Oak Grove would like to put something on the board just for pride. Here comes Eric Parks back in the ball game.
I think he'll come back in. He'll replace Vernon Hall, who's had that the last couple carries right there. Vernon with a couple of yards on the carry.
Jalen Smith also in, and he just trots out to that wide receiver position on the left side of the field. Ball in the center of the field. There's the Leopard looks a little concerned right now. I'm not sure why with this big lead that Malvern has. Here's the linebacker creeping in close. Here's Talbot rolling out to the right, tries to evade the rush. Does, gets away from a jerk tackle and gets inside the 35-yard line. Talbot down to the 34. And
you want to see what a big quarterback will do to the defense as you watch Talbot as he rolls out to his right side, and he has a great stiff arm, and he's able to defend his defender and gets almost all the way down to a first down. Does get the first down.
So Oak Grove gets a little drive going here late in the game. Probably too little too late as they're at the 34. Remember, they've been inside the red zone 3 times without scoring. Once gave it up on a fumble, twice on downs. Here's the pass, complete at the 15-yard line. Found the receiver, number 23, Donald Bone, a 6'1", 190-pound junior, somehow got open down around the 15-yard line. So Oak Grove has a legitimate drive going again. They've actually had 4 pretty good drives, 4 field position, excellent field position inside the 20-yard line. Let's see if this time they can.
Yeah, they're in the red zone once again. Now Malvern has lost the receiver twice tonight on some big completions downfield.
And some gyrations, little dance going on over in the Malvern band. Oak Grove with another first down. Good drive going. Give it off to Devontae Malone, and Malone is going to be spun down back at about the 13-yard line. Loss of about 3. It'll be second down 13.
Too much penetration there by Malvern. You just can't go wide on them. You can't spread it out. Malvern's got the speed, too, to stop that play. So
at the 18-yard line.
Dave, this seems to have happened the 3rd straight time for Oak Grove when they got the ball inside the red zone. They lose yardage almost the very next play. They've lost yardage, and that's what's killed their drive so far in the red zone.
You got to have positive yardage on first down instead of that 3 yards negative yardage. Again, back to that double wing formation. They're going to give the ball off to James Burks. Burks being chased, tries to evade the rush, gets back just inside the original line of scrimmage, and they'll mark it down at about the 13-yard line.
Just unable to go wide on the Malvern defense, and they just spread it out, and that's what you have to do. They're staying home, and he does get back, gets about 7 yards there.
Got some positive yardage. It gets... got about 5 of it back. So it's 3rd down 8. The ball at the, going to call it the 12-yard line. The 12-yard line.
But this is definitely 2-down territory.
Absolutely. Talbot to throw after the play action fake. looking toward the end zone. He's going to have to keep it. He's inside the 10, puts a pretty good little spin move on himself, gets inside the 5-yard line, mark it down at the 4, and that's going to be very close to a 1st and goal for the Hornets.
Well, Tolbert did a very good job avoiding the rush. Kind of a mix-up there on the play because Tolbert, and he looks like he's a little hurt there.
Official timeout. They're going to measure this one, Lanning.
We're looking at Tolbert there. He's favoring that right shoulder.
Yes, he is.
Kind of slung down there. We'll see if it's a first down. Now he's giving the thumbs up to his coaching staff. But what Tolbert does, as we look at the first down here,
that will be an Oak Grove.
And it is a first down. And this is the deepest that the Oak Grove offense has been all night against this Malvern defense.
Now they can just hold on to the football. They've lost 3 fumbles inside Leopard territory. They have a 1st and goal. The ball inside the 5-yard line. They're going to call it the 4. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
1st and goal for the Hornets.
Trooper Tolbert has brought his Hornets on their best drive of the night. Again, lost at least 4 scoring opportunities. Going to go wide with Eric Parks. Parks carries down to the goal line. Parks is in. Touchdown for the Oak Grove Hornets. And that's got to perk them up a little bit. They'll go for 2, as they always do.
Well, one thing also, that is the first touchdown given up offensively the defense has allowed in 2 games because of the one touch. They shut out Ashdown last week, and the previous touchdown
of this game
was a kickoff return.
Right.
Correct.
So here's the 2-point conversion attempt. They were successful the first time. They've been successful 18 out of, I believe, 28 attempts this year. Here's Tolbert. He wants to throw for it. Looks into the end zone, throws. This one is intercepted. It could be returned. No, not in high school. Not in high school. Can't return it for 2 points like you can in college, but intercepted. So the 2-point conversion attempt goes for naught. And we've got a 37-14 game right now with 4:59 left to play in the game. Well, that was a nice drive.
Yeah,
the Hornets finally put something together and got points on the board other than that 89-yard kickoff return.
That's right. That last drive was 11 plays, 69 yards, took 5:20 off the clock. Get this, Oak Grove's got 11 first downs in the second half. They moved the ball. They just have a tough time inside the red zone. However, they did get a big score right there.
Compare that with 2 they had in the first half.
Yeah, this will be a whole new ball game, but right now it's 37-14. Malvern, they're feeling pretty good about themselves as they're getting ready to have a big game next week.
Now Malvern is faced with a couple of challenges over the next 2 weeks. They've got Pulaski Academy next week at home, and then they travel to Nashville. And at this point of the season, it appears that those are the 2 class teams in this conference.
Well, just to give you an idea, Malvern came into tonight's ball game ranked 5th in the 4A. Next week they're going to play Pulaski Academy, ranked number 2 in Nashville. After that, he's ranked number 3. So that's some tough matchups down the road for Malvern.
If we have time, I don't know whether we can get it up in the truck or not. This might be a good time just to talk and go over those 4A rankings. We haven't had a chance to do that, and we haven't had a chance to look at our overall rankings for the 6th week of the season as we head into the 7th week of the season tonight. Onside kick obviously coming up, and let's see if Oak Grove can get it. It's going to come to the right. They're lined up on the right side, looking for an opportunity to get the ball back.
Good
Porche will kick it off. It's still anybody's ball, and I believe Oak Grove has the football at the 45-yard line.
Perfect kick. That's exactly what you want to do. A great hop there, and Oak Grove gets it for a big first down, the onside kick.
Brandon Grayson recovered that at the 45-yard line. There you are. There are your Fearless Friday 4A rankings. You're looking at Shiloh Christian with a 5-1 record going into tomorrow night. Pulaski Academy, as you mentioned, number 2. Nashville, number 3. And there you see the others. Boonville, Malvern. Ashdown is still in after losing to Malvern last week. Then Valley View, Star City, Pulaski Robinson out of this conference as well, and then Dumas. So
you saw the power right there in the 7-4A. Right.
Successful onside kick. Give it off
Look at the feet still running there by Parks.
Eric Parks gets the handoff, and it looked like a rugby scrum down to the 37-yard line. Parks with a good carry.
That's what you like. You never quit on the play right there. And it looked like it's going to be stopped for no gain, and winds up getting almost 8 yards on the carry.
It'll be second down, a long 2 now. There's
looks like he's down too.
Is that Parks?
Yeah, he's still down on the field.
Yeah, that is Eric Parks, who's had a good night.
He's rolled over though. You want to mention that he's turned over. Now he's gotten back up. He may have just had everybody fall on him and got the wind knocked out of him. But he'll have to come out for this one after official timeout. He'll have to come out for one play.
Let's give a big hand to number 12, Eric Parks.
Also, you got another injury for Malvern. That's number 42.
That's Quante Walker.
He's having to limp off the field.
Wow.
It's been speaking of, we haven't had a whole lot of penalties, want to mention tonight, Dave. It's been, with the penalties have been under control. I have one personal foul penalty and I believe a couple offsides, but not very many penalties tonight.
And Paul Sharp, our statistician, with this dry field, points out that was 8 yards and literally a cloud of dust.
Well, you're not kidding.
Dry field, as you pointed out.
Fumble!
Here's another fumble, and I believe Malvern has this. Nope. That's diving back
Malone
on the ball.
No, Malone, I believe, was able to fall back on it. I think he just took his eyes off of it as we look at right there, and he just missed it. A little low. The pitch was a little low.
Did a good job of reaching out and pulling it back in. What a great replay. Again, wonderful job by our production crew as we look at that half moon over Oak Grove tonight. Jeff Watley, our producer, does a great job. Robert Addington, our director, and a marvelous crew. Here's a completed pass to the 30 and inside the 25. That's going to be another first down for the Hornets at the 24-yard line.
Well, Tolbert, when he's got protection there and he rolls out to his left side, that's where all his passes have been from tonight. And it throws back across the field to the center, and he's able to hit Summons there for a big first down for Oak Grove.
And he Summons on the receiving end at the 25-yard line, and another first down for Oak Grove. So Oak Grove making some noise here in the fourth quarter. They were down 37-8. It's 37-14 now, and they're driving again after the successful onside kick. Here's Talbot looking. Talbot throwing toward the end zone. He's got a man there. It is caught in the end zone, out of bounds, incomplete.
If you watch Tolbert, he kind of sidearms this ball, rolling out to his left arm. He's kind of got his sidearm as he throws
threw
it out
45 yards sidearm.
He does. Watch this right here. He's going to roll out to his left, and watch it. He doesn't really cock the ball like a lot of quarterbacks. Boom.
He threw it 50 yards. He was at the 45-yard line, threw it 5 yards deep and out of the end zone. So a lot of arm strength, but not much of a passing attack, although Talbot has come to life with his arm and his receivers here in the fourth quarter. Second down 10. Same formation, that double wing that brung him here, and here's Talbot rolling out to his right. Talbot cuts inside a would-be tackler, throws toward the corner of the end zone, incomplete. Intended for James Burks. So that brings up 3rd and 10.
Another big play.
Almost knocked my statistician out with my elbow.
Another big defensive stance right here for Malvern. Now, we talked about the defense of Oak Grove being tired in the first half. Malvern's defense has been out on the field a whole lot here in the second half.
The referee Eddie Enlow coming over to the sidelines and saying something to Coach Mike Buchan.
Not wanting to mind him stay off the field.
Well, they've already had one sideline warning, so the next one will be a penalty. Each team has had a sideline warning. Let's see if Eddie's going to say anything to us. He's facing the stands. We wait with bated breath. Here's Buchan all the way.
Can we get somebody up in the press box? Can they? 301.
I think they want to add some more time.
Yeah, it's a clock situation. They want 3 minutes and 1 second put up on the clock. There we go. Good job by this officiating crew. Enlow, the referee, David White, the umpire, Jimmy Walker, the linesman, Gary Adams, the line judge, and Robbie Walker, the back judge. Our hats off to these high school officials who keep these games under control.
They've done a very good job tonight.
And the Arkansas Activities Association for running the whole thing. Good job. Trooper Talbert, the throw on third down. Talbert again puts it up for grabs. Oh, almost pulled down in the end zone. It was a jump ball in the end zone, and it fell harmlessly to the turf, as they say. One of the defenders was David Traylor. Let's watch this one as Talbert chunks it up for grabs, really.
Almost like a jump pass there as Talbot rolls back out.
Intended for Donald Bone. Bone is 6'1", and they thought maybe he might be able to leap up and take it. So this is the fourth down situation after the successful onside kick. And this is do or die as far as points on the board, probably for Oak Grove. Talbot to throw again. He's got one blocker, trying to keep everybody. He cuts. He may pick it up all by himself. Talbot on his way. Talbot to the end zone. Talbot, touchdown!
And no flags are on the field. What a great run there by Talbot.
25 yards for the score for Trooper Talbot. We were told he could make things happen. If his receivers were not open, if things began to break down, he could make it happen. You pointed out he's a big quarterback at 6'2", 190, but he also has some speed, some running ability. So the fourth quarter now dominated by Oak Grove. They got the score. They got the onside kick. Now they've scored again. They've made the score reasonably respectable now, 37-20, with the two-point conversion attempt coming up by the Hornets. Talbot goes under center, has wide receivers right and left, gives the ball off to Parks. Parks gets to the goal line, but that's all. As the two-point conversion attempt fails, we may see another onside kick, and probably will. We have 2 minutes and 43 seconds left in the game. It's 37-20 now, with another probable onside kick attempt coming up by the Hornets. Back in a moment at Bobby Tyner Field here at Oak Grove High School. You see the score: Malvern 37, Oak Grove 20, 2:43 left in the game. All right, Lanny, they'll line it up now.
That was a great drive right there by Oak Grove. 7 plays, 45 yards, 2:16 off the clock. Dave, you know that Oak Grove has got to be thinking that, man, if we got them other two scores right there, this game would be tight. We'd be right back in this ball game.
And 3 fumbles lost.
Right.
2 scoring opportunities in addition to the 2 fumbles. 1 fumble, of course, set up a Malvern touchdown early in the first quarter. So you're absolutely right, except for those fumbles and inability to score inside the red zone, this would be a different game. Now, on the other hand, you got to think that Oak Grove has building some confidence here in this fourth quarter. They play at Bauxite next week,
which is a winnable game for Oak Grove. Want to mention that. Also want to mention real quick on the sidelines, Talbert's being looked at. He's the one that scored the touchdown, and he's been looked at right now. We saw him favoring that shoulder earlier.
Here's another onside attempt. They were successful on their last attempt. Let's see if they can do it again. Ball takes a nice hop, and this time it's just going to be fielded, fallen on and fielded at the 47-yard line by Corey Matthews of the Leopards. Good job by Matthews, well-schooled, well-coached in how to take that onside kick. And Malvern will take over with a chance to run the clock out with 2 minutes and 42 seconds left.
Yeah, Malvern's got to be feeling real good. Dave, you've hit it all night long, though. We're talking about that 4A classification. We showed the top 10. And there's only 5 schools in this conference going to make the playoffs. 5 schools are in the Fearless Friday top 10 this week.
So it's going to be a dogfight down to the end of the season. Malvern now not exactly in the driver's seat, but they're at least in the passenger seat with only 1 loss. Now, Nashville has a loss. Pulaski Academy has a loss. Both those teams playing tomorrow night, of course. And there's your overall top 10 that we'll look at. Go ahead, Lanny.
Well, Bentonville's number 1, Springdale Harbor, Conway 3, Fayetteville, Bryant, El Dorado, Shiloh Christian. There's right there 7 4A, Pulaski Academy, number 8, West Memphis, and Batesville.
Look at this Batesville team that we saw defeat Newport in our first game this season, and they're sitting down there with a 6-0 record in that number 10 spot. Here's a second down 8 after that, second down 2 after that 8-yard pickup on first down, and now Malvern just wants to run the clock out. They've put a new quarterback on the field, I believe. Looks like Dalton Homan, number 9, has gone into the ball game at quarterback for Malvern to wrap this game up after a pretty good job of running this offense by Austin Warford. Warford just a sophomore. Traylor listed as their backup quarterback, a senior, but instead Coach Fogelman has gone to Dalton Holman. He is a sophomore as well, 6-footer, 182 pounds. Going to give him a little bit of experience as he goes up under center. Ball at the 39-yard line. Third down and a yard.
Number 45.
Another new back in the ball game. Yeah,
I think it's going to be short, maybe a half a yard short.
That's Tim Hardiman, number 45, another sophomore. And Coach Fogelman now has started to empty his bench, at least on offense, giving some of these young players an opportunity to play as the game is pretty well wrapped up. We've got 1 minute and 5 seconds to play in this football game. As we hit the 1 minute mark now, the clock continues to tick down, and Malvern, of course, will just let it run all the way down. 14 seconds left on the play clock, so they'll be able to get off one, maybe two more plays and just kill the clock and win this one. They'll put it away 37-20 here at Bobby Tyner Stadium. And here again is the sophomore running back. Nice little move by
that'll be the first down.
Tim Hardiman. Yeah.
Now it's time for the victory formation. Quickly talk about another game real quick. Though we were talking about that overall top 10. You talk about a ball game. How about Conway at Bryant?
Oh boy.
Tomorrow night. Get there early if you want to watch that ball game. They started selling tickets Monday for that one.
I wonder if Dalton Holman has ever had this experience. Well, they're not in a victory formation. I was going to say if Dalton Holman has had the opportunity to drop to a knee in the victory formation, they'll run another play.
There it is.
And he did. He just stepped back, took a knee, and that will be the final play of the game. As the clock runs down, Malvern goes 5-2 overall, 3-1 in conference play, while Oak Grove drops to 4-3. 1-3 in 7-4A conference play with this win here tonight by the Malvern Leopards. Good job. They're a well-coached football team. They made very few mistakes in this game tonight. Mistakes just kept coming up against Oak Grove. They lost 3 fumbles. They were unable to score on a couple of other scoring opportunities inside the red zone, and it just haunted them all night. Also, as we mentioned earlier, Lanny, not having a kicker could have hurt them as well, because there were 2 opportunities where they had to go for it on 4th down when they could have put 6 points on the board.
That's right. And what happens, it makes that score closer and makes the other team, maybe sometimes it makes them a little more tight. One thing about Oak Grove, they've got a good offense. We've seen that tonight. They've got a good defense. The problem that they're having is you can't have mistakes and turnovers like you had tonight.
All right, Carrie O'Hara standing by on the sidelines, and she is waiting for Coach Fogelman to come over, and hopefully we'll have an opportunity as well to get Dontail Henson on, because he was the star of the game offensively tonight, and we'll show you that screen pass that he took 70 yards for a touchdown back in the second quarter of this game. We're going to take a break, and we'll join Carrie on the sidelines in just a moment. Final score here at Bobby Tyner Stadium was Malvern 37, Oak Grove 20. Back live in just a moment.
The All-American Red, White, and Blue Tag Sales Event at North Point Ford, Arkansas's #1 Ford store. Now through Labor Day, get the biggest savings of the year on over 500 cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. Just choose your vehicle and check the tag. Red tag, 0%. White tag, North Point pays your sales tax. Blue tag, up to $13,000 off MSRP. The All-American Red, White, and Blue Tag Sales Event at North Point Ford, the Superstore. If you shop anywhere else, you'll pay too much.
Hi, welcome to Wendy's. May I help you?
Welcome to Wendy's.
Hello again.
Okay, what's up?
The smell of fresh cooked bacon. It just moves you.
May I get you all a Baconator?
Yes. Come try a Wendy's Baconator with 6 strips of Applewood smoked bacon.
You know when it's real.
Hello, I'm Bob Kearley, and I'm here to talk to you today about the diabetes drug Avandia. As you may have heard, the FDA recently restricted its use because of the increased risk of heart attack, congestive heart failure, and stroke. Avandia has been called one of the worst drug safety tragedies in our lifetime. If you think you may have a claim, call us today. The deadline for filing claims is fast approaching.
You can identify reliable companies just by looking. Find them at bbb.org.
B.R. McGinty Mechanical Contractors, D&D Roofing Construction, Greater Arkansas Roofing, Hot Springs Hearing Center, Kenneth Gunther Construction, Pine Bluff Cotton Belt Federal Credit Union.
Find all sorts of reliable companies at bbb.org and start with trust.
Well, there's the victorious Malvern Leopard team, and they know that they are in contention in this conference, and that means they are in contention for a playoff berth. And of course, we have a couple of very special features of each game. We have a couple of sponsors that we like to give kind of special credit to. This is the Wendy's Old-Fashioned Hamburgers biggie hit of the game, and here is a great defensive play when Oak Grove was threatening, and the big breakthrough there on defense by Cody Buchanan, who threw the quarterback for a big loss. That ended probably their first scoring threat of the night, and it just went downhill for Oak Grove after that. Another sponsor, Coleman Dairy, and that's the Coleman Quality Check quality play of the game. Watch this, and this is the play that Coach Buchan said he called the wrong blitz, and that left the screen pass wide open, went for 70 yards and a touchdown to James King, as the screen pass was wide open down that left side. So that's your Coleman Dairy quality checked quality play of the game. And Carrie is on the sidelines, and she'll have Coach Coleman, and I believe she has Dante down there as well, and we'll be talking to them in just a moment. We'll be right back after Malvern has just defeated Oak Grove 37-20. Don't go away. We've got lots more for you.
If you've been searching for the best Chicago-style deep dish pizza in the world, you found it. Gusano's is your place for great food, pool, arcade, and more. We have the best specialty pizzas, appetizers, salads, sandwiches, and wraps. Create your own pie, handmade from scratch, lots of toppings to choose from, along with your not traditional red sauce pies. Sports fans can watch the Razorbacks or your favorite team on one of our many giant screen TVs. Gusano's has 6 locations: Little Rock, Bentonville, Bella Vista, Conway, Fayetteville, and Joplin.
Foreclosures are rising at a record pace. Recent reports indicate that more than 2.2 million foreclosures were filed nationwide in 2007. This was an increase of 75% from the previous year. If you're worried about losing your home in foreclosure or facing a garnishment or repossession, call the attorneys at the Prey Law Firm to discuss your options. A Chapter 13 bankruptcy may be your best way for protecting your home, vehicles, and wages from the actions of creditors. Call the Prey Law Firm today and set up a free confidential appointment. It's the first step in getting control of your financial future.
Arkansas residents have a choice when it comes to buying a new Toyota, and smart buyers choose North Point Toyota. Now with more choices than ever before, with over 500 new Toyotas in stock. Choose a new Camry, Prius, or RAV4. Your choice, just $199 a month. Choose Sienna or Tacoma, just $299 a month. Even Highlander or Tundra Double Cab. Your choice, just $369 a month. The choice is yours at North Point Toyota, on the road to #1, minutes from anywhere, just north of McCain Mall.
Welcome back, everyone, to Oak Grove High School. Week 7 of Fearless Live wrapped up. Malvern taking the 37-20 win. Coach Fogelman here talking about this. What a win. How does that feel?
Right. You know, in this conference, to have the win, we were really worried coming in this game, so we feel fortunate to come out here with victory.
You had a big win last week, a big win this week, and now you have PA. Does this really get the momentum going?
Yes, it should, you know, and knowing they're one of the top teams in our classification, we should be up for that game.
Okay, you had or the Hornets rather, had a bit of a rally going at the very end of the game. Does it make you nervous at all, or were you guys just, we got this?
Well, you know, you're always nervous when things get going, and that kid, we'd done such a good job keeping him contained. He's a great athlete, and we knew he was going to make some plays, and he did.
All right, you have 3 games left and a 4-way tie heading towards the playoffs. I know at half you said you don't think about it that much. Do you think about it? Does it give you any bit of a little bit of an antsy feeling?
Well, it does, and you know, the big key is right now there's so many teams that could end up there at the bottom, and it could come down to tiebreakers. So you know, you start thinking about points and making sure you get your needed points in case there is a tiebreaker.
Okay. obviously a great game for you guys tonight. What will, if anything, will you change for next week against PA?
You know, it's going to be different. We really had to stop their run tonight. So our focus is going to be on all their passing game and all the stuff they do. So we'll have to change some things defensively.
Okay. A big game for, of course, this guy standing right behind me. What do you have to say about him?
Well, we're so proud of Dontel. He plays hard, but he practices Monday through Thursday just as hard as he plays, and you couldn't ask for anything more.
All right, Dontel. 5 touchdowns. It was unbelievable to watch. What was it like for you to actually experience it?
Man, I just played my hardest, try my best. And, I did it, so.
That's all there is to say. You play in a tough conference. How do you rate the defense you played against tonight compared to defenses you see every week?
They're about the same. I've been studying on film, they linebackers and the linemen, how they sling and all that, So when I get the ball, I know where I'm going.
All right. Dontel, congratulations. Coach, he's gone already. Congratulations. Just wanted to congratulate you. Thank you both for being with us.
All right, thank you.
And we'll be right back after this. Thank you.
You already know at Braswell & Son we pay more for gold. And you know that when we sell the gold, we give a portion to a local nonprofit like Soaring Wings Ranch, an organization that offers a safe home environment for children while providing spiritual guidance in a family atmosphere. So go fish up some gold and bring it to Braswell & Son. We'll turn it into green and help out a worthy cause. At Braswell & Son, we know there are things in life more important than gold.
300 now, 310, 717 now, the last call, 5, 180, 315,000.
The method that Joe and his crew used, they took 2 hours to take what we would take 4 years to do.
Sir, now 760.
It was quick, it was clean, it was efficient.
185.
We got more money out of this than we anticipated.
10,000.
We're very impressed.
200 out of the middle of Bobby, 200. 200 out of the middle of Bobby, 200. How can you go wrong?
Why settle for plain bread when you can have Pillsbury Grand's Flaky Layers biscuits? The warm, light, delicate layers are like nothing else. Add a layer of excitement to your next meal.
It's never been easier to bring the family together on Sunday mornings than with the warmth and aroma of freshly baked Pillsbury cinnamon rolls.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to Oak Grove High School. What a game. 37-20 win for Malvern tonight. Dave, what did you think of it?
Well, I thought it was a great game. Oak Grove blew some great opportunities. They got down in the red zone, as Lanny and I commented. They just couldn't get it in, and the 3 fumbles killed them. They were very impressive in the fourth quarter, though, with those 2 drives. And the onside kick, they did a great job with that. So we saw some good moments, but 3 fumbles just killed them. And Dante Henson, you've already mentioned, you interviewed him. We have him unofficially carry for 31 carries, 154 yards, and 4 touchdowns, and 1 touchdown reception as well. So, wow, what a night for him.
An amazing game. And they love it.
Okay, we'll take a quick look at the stats. I think they're telling me in the truck they want to look at the stats. Malvern had 20 first downs to Oak Grove's 14. Oak Grove ended up with 221 rushing yards to Malvern's 203. Passing, Oak Grove's quarterback, Trooper Talbert, was 3 for 9 for 65 yards, 286 yards in total offense for Oak Grove, 6 for 9 for 122 yards for Austin Warford, 129 yards, 332 yards in total offense for Malvern. Again, Dante Henson rushed 31 times for 154 yards, 4 touchdowns, also caught a 70-yard touchdown pass, so he crossed the goal line 5 times tonight. Eric Parks was 11 for 46. Trooper Talbert 13 for 72, the leading rusher for Oak Grove. Talbert again 3 for 9 for 65 yards. And that, in a nutshell, was the football game. Statistics a little closer than you might think, Lanny.
And Lanny, this has big implications, this win.
It's a huge win, and Malvern showed what we thought they did, winning last week 17-0 over Ashtown. They're number 5 in the state. There's 5 teams in this conference in the top 10 in Fearless Friday, so they got a long haul still to go, but what a great win tonight for Malvern.
And PA next week, so it's uphill climb.
That's right, and you just remember, you can't spell pass without PA.
You love that one, Lanny.
Also, you might mention not only PA, but then Nashville the next week, so they've got their work cut out for them.
All right, we'll just have to see how it goes. All right, Little Rock Christian and Hot Spring Lakeside is our game for next week.
Look forward to that one.
Week 8 of Fearless Life. It keeps getting colder. I'm freezing out here, so.
Good, I remember the hot ones the first 4 games.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's nice to get some cool weather.
We're heading toward the end of football season. All right, for all of our Malvern cheerleaders, Dave, Lanny, and myself, have a great night, everyone. We'll see you next week.
Do your storage containers and lids let you down when you try to store a tiny bit more? Now you have to find a bigger one and a lid that fits. There's got to be a better way. Introducing WOW, the new interchangeable mix and match storage system that always has room for more. Storing food is not a chore because WOW is easy to use and easy to store. Here's why. Every container is also a lid, so you can use each piece as a bottom or a top. And our universal quick snap seal lets you mix and match with every size container, so you can keep filling above the rim and always customize the perfect one. With 4 different sizes, the possibilities are endless. WOW holds a kitchen full of food, but nests neatly together, taking up less space than a blender. Look at this cabinet before. WOW's the smartest way to store. It's perfect for desserts. Never squash the tops again. Just mix and match. Anyone can do that. Add one more scoop, piece, or slice without ever searching for a lid that fits. Even keep foot-long subs fresh, fast, and easy. Plus, they're microwavable, freezer, and dishwasher safe. Never search for a bigger container and a lid that fits again. Order now and receive 10 small-size containers, 5 medium-size containers, 4 large-size containers, and this bonus extra large container. That's 20 containers, all for only $19.95. But wait, order now and we'll double your order free. That's right, you get 40 WOW containers. And there's still more. Now you can eliminate spills, keep flavors in and odors out with our optional deluxe Fresh Lock tabs. They're guaranteed to withstand punishment, yet open with the touch of a finger. No more leaky bags or spoiled food. You get the entire 40-piece WOW container system, an incredible $50 value for only $19.95. Wow, order now.
To order your WOW containers for only $19.95 plus processing and handling, call 1-800-441-4979. That's 1-800-441-4979. Or go online at wowcontainers.com. Order now.
Our legal system relies on an important group of individuals who often may assist attorneys in the delivery of legal services. Paralegals, also called legal assistants, perform a range of tasks in corporations and law offices and have become an important asset to the legal community. Introducing the new Associate Degree Program in Paralegal Studies in the School of Criminal Justice at ITT Technical Institute. This program teaches knowledge, skills, ethics, and abilities used in entry-level positions as paralegals and legal assistants in law firms, corporations, and various government offices. There is a need for skilled and trained paralegals that can work in support of a variety of legal and administrative matters. Take the first step. Learn more. ITT Technical Institute School of Criminal Justice. Education for the future. To find out more, call 1-800-488-0309 or visit us on the web.
You don't even have to say it.
His name rhymes with Lacey Horgan. Because this is dirty rock, baby.
Tracy Morgan promises to keep the censors on their toes and their fingers hovering over that 5-second delay button when 30 Rock broadcasts live tonight on NBC. Back in 2005, Will and Grace went live, and today they reunite.
And today was crazy.
A crazy and bouncy reunion for Will and Grace co-stars Eric McCormick and Deborah Messing, who go from trampoline jumping to a variety of looks for Entertainment Weekly's 20th anniversary issue.
And one of them was naked.
Well, slightly naked. The issue is devoted to reuniting classic casts from TV and film, and for these two, it was a walk down Will and Grace memory lane.
Your fake breasts exploding.
Look at that. They had to put like
The tube up your leg.
tube up my leg, and it had to connect to the bra, and it was breaking, and it was backfiring, and the whole thing was just soaking me.
Comfy. Okay, straight ahead, Hollywood's casting couch nightmares, how Megan Fox is still dealing with unwanted offers, and 2 Oscar winners share their past problems.
There's always someone younger and prettier.
And here he is. Kidding. The power and age issue. A big response in the nation to this. What's tougher for a Hollywood husband to handle? A wife who's older or a wife that's more powerful than him? The interesting results are next. We were behind the scenes with stunning Victoria's Secret model Marissa Miller as she shot a commercial for Captain Morgan's First Mate campaign.
Where is the trophy?
It's on my piano. The Big Bang Theory's Jim Parsons dishes with our Laura Saltman about his Emmy win for Best Actor in a Comedy. And tonight on the show, Jim and his fellow sci-fi geeks go bazinga when they meet intergalactic icons Katie Sackhoff of Battlestar Galactica and George Takei of Star Trek.
Oh, I grew up watching you. My father's going to be so jealous.
Oh, you know, it's always my father. You know.
This is the way you assure yourself that you're not going to leak. So for every half-inch pipe, you're going to use half-inch of solder.
Also tonight, former 90s rapper Vanilla Ice Baby trades in his mic for a blowtorch on DIY's The Vanilla Ice Project. The home repair show has Ice and his crew fixing up homes to flip them for a profit.
Shop the JCPenney lowest prices of the fall sale. Get our guaranteed lowest prices throughout the store with doorbusters this Friday and Saturday. Save 60% on family outerwear and cold weather accessories, a record low. Get Stafford Oxford dress shirts for just $12.99. St. John's Bay sweaters for her are $12.99. And Rossetti handbags, $12.99. Prices don't get any lower than this. Towels are just $2.99. Go to jcp.com to see everything on sale. New look, new day, who knew? JCPenney.
Dr. Kravitz, you have a visitor in the main lobby. Dr. Kravitz, a visitor in the main lobby.
Grown-up costumes. Cupid's lingerie. Just look for the purple neon.
see the man. 8822, see the man. 115 North Belmont.
Grown-up costumes. Cupid's lingerie. Just look for the purple neon.
Over now. Jesus be events. Get ready to put your hands together. Presenting Shoutin' Down the Aisles. 30 songs on 2 CDs for just $24.99. But wait, order with your credit card and we'll cut the price to just $14.99. Then preview other great gospel CDs. Satisfaction guaranteed. So call now and start shouting down the aisles with 2 CDs for just $14.99.
Call 1-800-592-0606 to order Shouting Down the Aisles on 2 CDs for $14.99 plus shipping and handling when you call in the next 10 minutes with your credit card or online at timelife.com/shout.
What we're about to tell you doesn't have anything to do with the newscast.
It's about the community we live in, where kids don't have the resources to get them through a school day.
Where hardworking families struggle to put food on the table.
Where some of our senior citizens feel alone and helpless.
Where thousands of heroes volunteer their time and go unnoticed.
It's time to make a difference. It's time to act
for the greater good.
KARK4, standing up for the greater good.
No, the part's mine if I want it.
Oh my God!
Yeah, if I'm willing to sleep with the casting lady.
Oh my...
God?
Grass is always greener. Friends made light of the casting couch back in its second season, but no joke, it's a very real situation for many up-and-coming actors, especially, of course, women. And now the stars reveal their encounters with Hollywood's casting couch.
It happens in Hollywood. It happens in Hollywood.
Lisa Rinna's casting couch nightmare. Lisa was just 24 years old when she lost a role for a big TV series because she wouldn't give in to the demands, the requests of the producer. You were going for a big TV show, right? A giant...
Yes. You know, basically, they say, you know, if you want this show...
But the word starts with a Q, right? He asked for
a quickie.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Seedy word. Lisa walked away from that audition in tears, and to this date, she's not revealed the name of that producer. But many years later, during the height of her Melrose fame, that same man stopped to congratulate her on a red carpet. She reportedly gave him a warning. I know everyone in this town, and if you ever do what you did to me again to anyone else, I will tell everyone your dirty secret. And we broke news on Access Hollywood Live when Lisa's husband, Harry Hamlin, reluctantly admitted men face it too.
Harry actually did the casting couch.
What? Well, no, wait a minute.
You did.
This was long before sexual harassment.
It was back in the 70s when a female casting agent hit on Harry, who was then 27.
Now, I just remember the door to the room locking and then the refrigerator opening up and the bowl of Suave coming out.
Sure.
And, you know, it was like, well, why don't we just sit and chat for a while kind of thing.
There's always someone younger and prettier and more talented coming up, you know. You gotta be a realist.
That's Gwyneth Paltrow talking about the challenge of finding good roles to play. She was also a victim of a casting couch attempt, telling Elle magazine that before her Oscar, she was propositioned. When I started out, someone suggested that we finish a meeting in the bedroom. I left. I was pretty shocked. I could see how someone who didn't know better might worry my career will be ruined if I don't give this guy a bleep. Fellow Oscar winner Charlize Theron told People magazine she once was summoned to a director's house for an audition. He answered the door in pajamas mixing drinks. Charlize took off. Megan Fox, following her Transformers fame, told Britain's GQ that several Hollywood legends tried to bed her during meetings to discuss potential roles. It happened a lot this year. Jenny McCarthy shared her story in 1998 with our Jeff Probst.
Honey, there are so many levels to making movies that the casting couch is just one of them.
In 1997, Jenny, already a Playboy playmate, claims Steven Seagal asked her to get naked while auditioning for his film Under Siege 2.
Everything is true, and if I can spread the words for other girls and kind of warn them, then so be it. That's where I talk about all the facets of Hollywood that are kind of evil. And if you don't have that strong sense of yourself, you'll get sucked in and taken away. When they say Hollywood can chew you up and spit you out, boy, can it.
A spokesperson for Steven Seagal issued this statement to Access Hollywood. Warner Brothers casting for the film Under Siege 2 has confirmed that Jenny McCarthy never auditioned for a role on Under Siege 2. Her claim is completely false. All right, Maria, you've gone on a lot of auditions in town. Have you ever had the casting couch play out in your life?
I actually haven't, but I have had a situation before where I auditioned for something, was going to get it, and then they found out I had a boyfriend. And guess who didn't get the role?
Another Hollywood issue we've been talking about, age and power. An imbalance of power and differences in age can often doom Hollywood couples.
The age issue surfaced this week when 46-year-old Courtney Cox and 39-year-old David Arquette announced they had split.
I think Courtney Cox has been very open about the fact that David was young and vibrant, and he brought a lot of life and fun into their relationship. But I think as time went on, she really felt that she was mothering him.
Yeah, that's no good. Speaking as a guy, I mean, you know, we can be needy. You know, I should probably watch out for that because I'm like, honey, can you get me this? Honey, can you get me that? My wife probably doesn't like it either.
Yeah, she's going to use the mommy defense on you soon.
And Ashton and Demi have a 16-year age split, but you don't get the sense that she's mothering him. She's texting him bikini shots. You know?
Oh, yeah, it's hot. I think that, you know, age doesn't necessarily matter, but it does when the guy is younger sometimes.
You think?
Yeah, because men mature so much later than women.
Yep.
So I think that in some cases that could be an issue, but I don't think so in these cases.
Good point. Probably the bigger challenge is the power issue, especially when the woman is more successful than her man.
Now, that for sure is an issue because you guys cannot handle it. You just can't.
You're right. You're absolutely, you are. I mean, like,
there are rare exceptions, and you out there, whoever you are, God bless you, but that does not happen often.
I joke and say, boy, would I like a sugar mama, but I don't know if I can handle it. My wife is awesome. She works way harder than me in life because she takes care of our house. And but she's a caretaker of the children, and she raises them, and that's harder work I can't do.
But if she was
if she was making a ton of jack, I would feel like, All right, we asked the nation whether it's an older woman or one with more power that's tougher for a husband to handle. 93% say a more powerful wife is the bigger issue for a man.
It's true.
Smart 93%.
All right. Now more on the Chilean mine rescue. The TV interview offers are already flooding in, and a feature film or TV movie probably isn't far behind.
Let the casting begin. How about Javier Bardem as the exuberant Super Mario?
Or George Clooney as Johnny Rojas, the miner with a wife and a mistress.
Poor George. George is going, why me? What'd I do?
Yeah, he has to come up from a hole to find both of them there.
I've been single forever. What are you talking about?
Plan gone wrong.
Tomorrow on Access Hollywood.
He's not this anxious, neurotic, insecure guy the movie presents, because that guy could never have made Facebook.
The true face behind Facebook. Who is the real Mark Zuckerberg?
Mark did wear pajamas to a meeting with venture capitalists who wanted to invest in Facebook.
Our riveting interview with the man who chronicled Mark's rise to billionaire status and the turbulent power struggles behind the scenes, revealing the fact and fiction about the Facebook movie. Plus,
I am seriously worried about your father's mental state.
What? Why?
I'm gonna master the art of flamenco.
Your first look at Little Talkers.
You picked a hell of a time to go through menopause.
That's tomorrow.
Coming up in the final 45, Conan drives off a cliff, Billy's pillow fight with Cindy, and Clint charms Katie. It's all next.
Party City has the most Halloween, with thousands of costumes it'll make you scream. Up to 50% off this year's hottest costumes for kids and adults. Plus, turn your home into a house of horrors. Party City. Nobody has more Halloween for less.
Get to Subway tonight, because any regular footlong sub is a $5 footlong sub after 5 p.m. when you buy 2 or more. Even your favorites like the chicken and bacon ranch. Hurry in, offer ends soon. Subway, eat fresh.
The silent treatment is childish, Mr. Logan.
Childish? You're the one wearing a bib.
Where is the device?
Wait. Release is on my watch.
It's movie time with a wee twist.
Try not to get butter on it.
Netflix now delivers unlimited TV episodes and movies instantly through Wii, all for only $9 a month.
Back off.
Hey, you decide the Hollywood headlines. Let your voice be heard at ahnation.com.